Hey everybody, this Pathfinder video is, in case you don't know, is something that we stream every Saturday at 9 PM. At least, well, this campaign anyway, every 2 weeks. Usually it's been going up on another channel of mine, which I made. There's 5 episodes up of it already. However, due to things, I won't get into it. Just missing issues. We'll leave it at that. Just because of issues with my computer, I'm not able to get back on that account for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start uploading them here for now. Maybe they'll stay here, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, if you're wondering where this is coming from all of a sudden, episode 6, the first 5 episodes are on the other channel. I'll put a link in the description, and I'll make a playlist for it. So, you know, you don't have to miss it at all. So yeah, anyway, enjoy, guys.
Last direction of where it was. Is why I didn't say anything. That was my logic behind that.
I turn and shout to Hawk and say, "Where's the other one?"
He turns over and says, "What do you mean other? We're kind of busy."
The screamer. He's gone quiet. That can only mean one thing.
Yeah, he's busy. If we don't get rid of this guy, we'll be screaming.
Do I have a standard action left? I'm not sure I do. After the tumble.
No.
No? Okay, well then that's
Tumble was a move action, and then you moved afterwards.
Okay.
By the way, it is 2 AM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can stop if you guys need to. I can keep going, but if you guys need to leave, then I'm totally cool. We can pick this up later.
I'm happy right now, but if anyone else wants to end.
No, I'm just reminding this we're going to have to end soon, but...
Yeah. Well, people on the stream are probably going to go in bed. Or watching, should I say.
More likely, yeah. But...
What about you, Bunce?
I'm very happy to continue.
Did they?
If he's asleep.
Okay. Okay, so continue on then.
Sorry, I didn't mean to kill anyone this soon. I thought that you guys would stick together.
Yeah.
Didn't you look at our character sheet?
I looked and I was very worried, but I thought maybe Old Man Oracle would be
You
able
thought
to hold
plans might go
everyone
together? No.
Old man Oracle's he's not made of glue. He's
That's right, it's your fault.
Thought maybe he would radiate wisdom and people would just kind of like pick it up off the floor and be like, hey.
You overestimated our drive to keep this game going.
Okay.
Apparently.
So, Hawk, what are you up to?
Well, he just spieled everything to Tamikos. So yeah, he's just gonna. Does he get? Actually, no. He's just gonna 5-foot step to here.
Okay.
And punch it.
Punch it. Go ahead. Go ahead and try.
Yeah, exactly. 7.
Nope. You failed punchy.
Curses.
Curses. Alright. He didn't like the fact that you even tried to punchy though. So he's gonna go around and slammy. How does that?
Yep, that hits.
1 and make a reflex save.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh. Okay. 15.
Yep,
Huh?
you're fine.
He continues his ha ha ha. Not really.
Yep. Yeah, he's fine.
Cool.
Alright, still unconscious. Okay. What's up, my man? Tengu brother from Bunce, I guess. Oh, freaking, there's an all players thing. I feel so dumb. I've been going through all the tiles and being like, everyone can move them. You and you and you, but there's an all players option. God. Okay, fine. What are you gonna do?
Giggle. B crew would like to look at how many missing tiles there are and see if he can remember a way that tile get rotated. It didn't.
No.
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 And see if there's a way he can remember to move several at once. Because
That
I
tile-
can remember, and I want him to.
That tile you just moved looks like sort of a stick figure hand giving someone the middle finger.
Wow. Okay.
If you squint a bit. Just saying.
Thanks for contributing.
Now you know.
So, what are you trying to do?
Basically, I want to roll to see if I noticed and can now recall that somebody has bag folding.
Okay. That would be perception.
Okay.
We'll see if you actually saw it.
I just realized why I didn't use one thing.
No.
No, you.
The one thing that
nothing-
might get you to come and help.
No, no one comes to mind.
Nonetheless, I am dismayed at all these things I see to do.
I can't be bothered.
Well, how much could I carry? How much is it to pick up and drop something?
How do you mean? Like action-wise?
Yeah, because there's a lot of initiative going on.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of initiative going on. You could probably get one tile per round. Unless you pick up more than one.
Can I pick up more than one? I mean, I can.
Yeah, you
Weight-wise,
can.
at least.
I would say that if you picked up more than 3 at once, you would be moving at half speed, and it would take 2 rounds to get 3.
2 rounds to get 3.
2 rounds to get 3. So 1.5 per round. Wait, no. I'll say 3 would be 1 round, but if you do more than that, then you would be moving at half speed. So if you take 5, then you would be, or 4, then you would be moving at half speed. But if you only take 3 at a time at most, then you could do it in 1 round.
Okay, well then for this round I'll pick up these remaining 3.
Okay, you should be able to move all 3 of those.
I'm going to put that way just so it's in line. And I'm just going to put them all in separate piles.
Okay. Then that'll be your round, so we can go back to the fight. So, Nihilus.
Good luck, guys!
No, let's do the roly bitey thing.
Roly bitey thing.
He hits.
He hits.
With the bites.
He hits the butts.
Does a hit with the tails? No, his tail sucks. 5 damage.
Alright. Why would that bar show? Let's see.
I know.
I don't know either.
He's
Huh.
turning around.
Yeah, I thought maybe for some reason it decided that.
Is it not under the tile?
Oh, it probably is actually.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
there it is. So, yeah, it's under there. We'll move that back to the okay, you can do that too. Alright. So, that's his turn. And now, Oracle. He's not actually in that hallway.
God
How
damn
do
it.
you react?
Dismayed and feeling a little bit old.
Just a little.
Isn't that just an auto cast feeling?
It's a passive ability.
Step. So, in his frustration, he steps forward and swings. It's a 5-foot step.
Yep.
And
5-foot
swings his weapon at the damaged elemental.
Okay.
Probably gonna miss horribly, so I wouldn't get too excited. Ooh, no, not this time.
Nice. Oh, roll to confirm that. First critical hit of the session, potentially.
14. No.
Oh, you're so close. Wait, do you have guidance?
I haven't used it, but I didn't say I was going to use it, so that's kind of not fair.
Man, I wanted you to have a
Look
critical
at,
hit
look
there.
at DM being all sad at rules.
Man,
Actually,
stupid.
funny thing is,
Wait, hold on. I use guidance.
You did!
Turns out.
I have guidance.
Well, man, did you forget to apply it to that
I
roll?
did.
Is that
I'm
what you're saying?
Sorry.
Oh, I guess you have a critical hit then. Do you want to roll that critical hit?
Oh goodness, if I
Damage?
may.
Wow,
Roll.
almost. It's
1d6.
almost like guidance is a 0-level spell, and you should probably have it cast on everyone at all times.
Yeah, shush.
Didn't we learn a lesson today, guys?
Is it 1d6 minus 1 times 2, or is the minus 1 after the times 2?
Are you actually rolling critical damage right now?
Yeah.
Because he cast guidance.
Is it 2d6 minus 1? Or is it 2d6 minus
2d6
Tell you what,
minus
to make
2.
it more fair, do you want to say that I cast it on him?
1? I
you
had
have
already
it?
cast guidance on myself. I had cast guidance on myself, I just hadn't used it.
Oh, right.
I did it ages ago.
Is that an actual thing, or are you just...
No, that's the thing. Yeah, I cast it on myself ages ago, but I never used it. But
Yep.
generally, in terms of the rules, you have to kind of announce you're going to use it, and that's why I thought.
Oh, right, okay, that's fine.
So my damage is 4. That's a critical.
You did us proud.
The 2 is to counteract the minus.
It was. Alright, finish him. Finish him, Summoner.
Finish him. Okay, well, I punch his face.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Dumbass.
I'm
No, you don't.
joking, I'm joking. I really like him.
That's a miss.
He reminds me of an old thing I summoned once.
He really likes you too.
Apparently not. Isn't that the exact same roll he had last time? Both.
Yes, it is actually. Go ahead. Go ahead
Sure.
and roll a reflex save.
Hold on, I'm just going to double check my reflex. Yeah, I do.
Nailed it.
I kind of
You are the opposite of
I am
on the fly.
unflammable.
All right, you get 3 more tiles, I guess. You can do those during the round.
All at once.
Yeah, you can carry up to 3 at a time during
Hold it.
one round.
How far can I go?
For simplicity's sake, you take them back to the room. You can go fetch 3 tiles and take them back to them.
I think instead, what B Crew is going to do is
Okay.
hang on,
Piss
3.
off.
Hang on. Wow.
Alright, I didn't think you would go that way. Let me bring this up to the right layer. All players. All players. All players. And all players. Okay. Those
The
4
3 at a
good.
time is 5 more trips.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll just bring 3 of them. Sure.
Okay. Cool. You get those there. Now
And
back to Mr. Idolin.
stacking up the same ones as well.
Alright.
Carry on, everyone else.
Nihilus. Go, go, go.
Go,
Finish
go,
him.
Power Nyla. Do-do-do. No.
Nope. I'm on tail slap.
No,
How are these fucking rolls tonight?
I don't know.
Alright.
Some serious training at the end of this.
So go ahead and finish this guy. Please, please
That's
kill
really,
him.
that's really not
Please.
going to happen.
Please.
Still got another 2 guys who we don't even know where they are left because Nip 2 was like, oh, fuck this shit. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Finish him off, please. Please.
Can
Ready,
I cast
please?
guidance on myself? Does that actually help with punching things, or is that just spells?
I think it costs.
No, it's any d20
You
roll,
won't be
but
able
it's
to-
a standard action.
Yeah, you won't be able to attack afterwards.
Blah. Fine, I'll just attack.
Yes, you hit. It's like a wimp fight going on. You guys are like, and he's like, but he managed to hit you for 1 damage each time, and then you guys are just like,
Oh, hold your horses for 1d4.
Is it just 1d4 or plus something? Oh my fucking god. I think
There
that's
you
a
go.
kill. Thank
you got it.
for that.
Right. So basically, just imagine this right now. I literally just go. His head flies off
Yeah.
or something.
Lava kind of drips out of where you stabbed him, and his face contorts in pain, and
Good.
then he freezes
Take a photo.
as the lava hardens.
Can I push him
And
over?
he's dead. You most certainly can try.
Good, I pushed him.
You burn your hand. Take 1d6.
You die.
He tips over.
Does he smash?
His arm
36
breaks off.
smash. That'll do.
Okay, well, satisfied, Hog lifts his scarf up over his head again. And says, finally!
Good job, my friend. Let us find our other acquaintance. He screamed around here somewhere. I have no idea in which direction he lies.
I'm sure these symbols have something to do with. But we're out of initiative now, aren't we? Or...
I mean, they're not attacking him, are they? They're just standing around his poor.
Yeah,
stable
we'll go ahead and end initiative.
We change the music again in like 4 hours. Right. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I'm sure these symbols have something to do with what's happening here.
It's weird. They're loose now. Look.
Ah, I see you have mage hand. Anyway, Nala, he turns back to Nala and just sort of beckons him to come along with him, and says, he just heads on off to the centre. Stops here.
Well,
Stops there.
I was gonna
stops
say,
there,
Jesus fucking Christ, man,
Stops
you're on your
there.
own if you do that.
and rolls a perception to look at the goddamn pissing. Both of them do.
Okay.
You're right there, Buns.
Bikru hears thinking happening and shouts, "No!"
It's probably more like
Alright.
no or whatever.
Bikru,
hold on.
Bikru hears the sound of
the eyeball.
confidence. I
Actually-
know.
I still need to roll for the Eidolon.
Okay.
Oh.
Can
Gross.
I go up and look at them and use knowledge planes? See if there's anything makes
look
any
at what?
sense.
No,
The orb.
The orb.
Yeah.
You certainly can.
Does that make sense? Knowledge planes? Or religion? Probably not, actually. I'll just try perception.
Okay. Let me finish doing this row, and then I'll tell you guys what you see. Depending on what you roll.
Come on, Daddy needs no more elementals.
Oh my god, you all rolled the 13. Are you serious? Alright. Okay. You guys see the archway above you? There's an orb. Similar to the ones that orb behind you, which you recognize now. It's black, and you vaguely remember there were lights inside it before, but now it seems to have died off, and it's just a black, boring orb now. There are carvings around it that depict mountains, fire, and pools of liquid behind you, but in front of you, there's an orb the color of parchment, and there are different characters from different alphabets flying around inside of the orb. On the engravings are books and random words in different languages. You two can pick out some of them, but most of them you can't.
Just out of interest, I can't remember. Did the this is a wall, right?
Yes, that's
Does that lead all the way to the ceiling?
It
No,
leads
it's
all the way
15
to the
feet.
ceiling.
I thought it was 15 feet. Oh.
Well, it's 15 feet, but then it's a ceiling.
Oh.
So it is all the way to the
Okay.
ceiling.
This one down here wasn't.
No, it was.
But you said that Nipty could run across that if you could climb it earlier.
Well, that's on
'Cause
the outside.
That's the roof. Yeah, it's on the outside.
Oh.
So he's climbing the roof.
Like it's like picture like a stared like Aztec or Mayan temple.
Oh,
That's
right.
that's what's going on.
Okay. Hawk looks over to the old man. It's just. I'm not sure.
This is nothing that I recognise.
Oh shoot! I just realized I forgot to whisper you guys something. But since everyone knows this now, I'll just say it out loud. You're engaged in battle when you first heard this, so it was distant in your memory. But then you're able to recall it now magically. And it says, you hear the elf's voice again, and it says to you, "It doesn't walk, but rather flies. Few things can stand its test. And when men find they have no more, for eternity they rest."
What is this rabble in my mind?
I'm suddenly conscious of how much
Overcome
time
with a
I have
quench.
left. Suddenly very aware of the time remaining. My summoning friend.
He stops you again and says, "Don't call me that.
Sorry.
You have to earn the right to be called friend."
This is one of those
I thought you meant summoner.
alcoholic riddles.
I'm,
Oh dear.
Tamakos walks back
I think I have
this
two.
way. Tamakos walks back towards the orb that broke and gives it a gentle poke with his sickle, just to see whether it does anything.
You can't reach it. It's above.
Okay. He sort of
Throws it.
rubbishly sort of waves his sickle at it, and nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Uh,
You do manage to just barely clip it, and a tiny little bit of orb just like clunks to the ground and kind of shatters on the ground into this thin dust and blows away before you can do anything with it.
as quick as he dares, he gingerly and again, as I say, hastily steps underneath it, keeping it under his eyes the whole time, still looking at it, and I imagine notices that nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
He goes back to the water one, which he's aware that he's walked underneath several times and nothing bad's happened, and examines that properly. Which would be
Okay, roll
one
the
of
perception.
those. Fuck you, 3D dice.
Alright. With a 12, you can see that the orb above you, the blue one, is still lit, and the lights inside are still moving around. The archway itself is like a swirled depiction of a river. It has little swirls that indicate the water, a few boats, and fish swimming around in it.
And the archway, that other archway was a depiction of fire and burning and that, wasn't it?
A mountain range and fire and some sort of liquid, which after fighting magma elementals, you have a feeling that it's probably a volcano chain.
Tamakos sort of nods to himself and makes quite a prim sort of noise, and wanders off in this direction. Does kind of say, I'll be over here and kind of wanders off. To over here.
Wanders off, jeez.
Yeah, wanders. It's quite a quick
Formula
wander.
One's off.
Yep.
Alright. In the meantime, B crew, you can gather 3 more.
Oh, excellent.
If you would
Thank
like.
you.
If you indicate what direction you go and which ones you pick up.
So I have carried these all going through the same arch. So probably gonna take 3 from here.
Okay. Those should be movable. And while you take those 3, we'll go back to the others.
Okay. Bye again.
Bye. Well, I mean, you're just moving stuff.
I know.
Oh no. Okay. So what is our summoner friend doing?
He looks. He's he tells Nidus to go on over to here, to this one, and step over there.
Oh gosh.
Wait, what?
Scared me. No, I saw Bunce ping at the same time, and I was like,
Oh, right.
what?
This colour is quite similar to.
So he
Yeah,
goes there
that's-
and he goes here, and they sort of count down and move there. And then he asks if Nidus can sort of like just like make an audible sound of some kind. Where does he hear it?
He hears Nihilus this direction.
Okay. He steps forward and goes here and asks him to do the same.
This direction.
Okay, so it's back. Still not particularly.
Crane. That second riddle, did we hear it when we got to about here?
Yes, when you came through the arch, but
Right,
then
okay.
you immediately continued on into
Yeah.
the other arch.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering something.
Yeah.
Right, well, no, he's not going to be waiting for the old man to come back, so he heads down here.
Oh my god.
Now everyone is in a different place.
I'm going under
This
this
is like-
orb!
This is like this is like the epitome of splitting the party.
This was the nightmare you had, wasn't it, Crane?
My
Everyone
God.
dies in the first round. So,
It's that one raven-like creature.
It's just-
Tarnikos examines the orb over the top of this archway and the archway that it suspends from
Okay, roll
with
perception.
a. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm turning off 3D dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a really long time.
No, it's just shit. Doing it again. There we go. See, so much better.
Okay, so we're gonna go with our first roll.
Oh,
That was just
Sorry.
an elaborate, quick thinking there.
So it is definitely an archway. You
it's
see the
probably a
orb.
sphere, maybe a cube. Not really sure.
You see the archway, but you have a really hard time distinguishing, like trying to figure out. You can tell there are lines there, but you can't really. For some reason, you must have hit your head, or maybe it was being on fire, or the adrenaline, or maybe it's your nap time. But for some reason, the lines and the pictures above you just aren't forming in your head. Like you can't figure out what it is. The orb itself, you can see that it's semi-transparent, mostly black. And it has some very like cool colors in there, like greens and blues and purples. But there's not a lot that you can tell from it.
Meh, says Tarnikos. And he just wanders on.
In the meantime, he's Hawksman
Okay.
heading down this way.
All right.
If I could turn the bloody thing. Oh, whatever. There we go. It's easy. God damn it! I just moved the freaking.
Good job.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Wow.
What are you doing? Let go!
I just duplicated them.
What are you doing? No!
No, there were loads on top of each other. Just leave them alone.
I'm the only one doing things!
Oh dear. So I'm gonna. He comes across and notices that there doesn't seem to be any hint that they've been moved.
No, there are tiles there. There are tiles there.
Oh, of course there are tiles there. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about.
More different tiles.
What numbers are there, Crane?
Mm-mm.
There.
6 and a 4.
Yes, they're
Right, you could
1, 3,
tell me
6,
whatever
4.
the hell you wanted, and I would.
Yeah,
1, 3,
that's
6,
the
4.
point. You said that like you were flourishing an ace, like you had it, and it's like
Well,
she
to be
can make
fair, I
up
do know them,
whatever
and I do
fucking number
have-
she wants. It doesn't matter because you're in a different part of the temple.
Did you figure out what numbers they were?
11 to 10.
There.
Oh, okay.
Bunce is writing these down because he's going to go back and take those numbers now.
He's actually already.
I already know what they
to be the
were.
solution. He's
they're
like,
different
here's the
numbers.
translation for all the numbers in case you care.
I'm now working
Here's the
out the
solution.
logistics of how quickly it can be done.
I've already done it. I'm
Alright.
just figuring out how fast I can do it.
I'm drawing charts about what point to get you all involved.
He has like an Excel
Preferably before
document.
we're
He
all
shared
dead.
it with me.
Cell
Alright,
document, please. I'm doing things far above computers.
So after you figure out the numbers, Andy, what you doing?
I'm gonna go
What you
here.
doing?
Can I see these?
See what? Those?
Yeah.
No. The archway is in the way.
Bloody archways. Oh, he continues.
Yes.
He continues onwards then.
Alright, and then meanwhile, over here, B-Crew, when you move to come and get these 2 tiles here, you stumble upon an elderly old friend.
Okay. Well, I was gonna head up and grab one from here and then bring it down here and then grab these 2. But I guess I spot him on my way past the arch.
Oh, well, which one were you gonna get? You're gonna get these 3 up here?
Just like whatever one from up there,
Oh,
and bring
okay.
it down to get these 2.
Then while you're carrying 1 tile, you bump into an old friend as you come down the stairs.
My avian acquaintance. We seem to have lost each other.
Yes, it's heartbreaking.
Indeed.
You figured it out then.
I believe I may have. Although I do think we're still missing parts of the riddles.
No.
Perhaps it's down to where you stand. I've yet to get all parts of the riddle, my friend. We've had many a battle in here.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed. We seem to have missed the.
It's a shame you've been whittled down to 1.
No, the angry one with the dragon thing. He's still around here somewhere. We do seem to have lost the jolly fellow with the apple.
Yeah, I think he drowned. I saw him struggling in the water outside.
I see. Where was this? Where might that be, my feathered friend?
Back at the first entrance, the river symbol.
We come from there. We didn't see him. So he's either. I'm fairly certain he didn't drown. We heard him involved in an involvement. And, but unfortunately, we can't seem to find him or his assailants. And,
That's most unfortunate.
And his yelling has grown cold. You seem to. I assume you've noticed the strange spatial anomalies in this forsaken temple.
No.
The corridors do not often lead to where you would assume they would.
All right, okay. I look
This
the
is-
frail man up and down. Yeah, you wouldn't be a dear old chap and try carrying one of these, would you?
So I can carry one or two. I'm stronger than I let on. I'm pretty strong for my strength.
Okay.
Whilst standing there as well, he looks underneath the orb that's not exploding horribly, just above and to the right of the Birdman's head.
This one looks remarkably similar to the first arc that you passed through, with its orb having cogs on the inside, still ticking away, and a depiction of a sun and people in a field on the left, and then a moon and a graveyard on the right, as well as a couple of hourglasses.
Tarkus chuckles darkly to himself and steps forward into this sort of landing area, and waits as if waiting to hear something.
The crew keeps an eye on him.
You do, in fact, hear something. You hear this.
Crane's all happy with this. Yeah.
Okay.
I worked really hard on this.
I believe I've got I got the measure of this place. My friend. You said you wanted tiles moving.
You'll see. Have a prize at those tiles down there and take them with you.
How much did you say they weighed?
5 pounds.
By the way, meanwhile at this
5
point, I would have
pounds.
walked this way.
Would have walked that way? Okay. You still don't bump into anybody.
Yeah. What do these tiles on these tiles say?
Oh my god, okay.
I don't think it matters, Andy.
Maybe not, but he's not aware of this.
There you go.
Hooray.
I do like that how you're effectively lost in. I mean, there must be some calculation for how many different ways there are to get lost in this place.
Oh, good.
Said Nifty.
I will never get back to life.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. You're channeling your character there, Vince.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
That's what's
Right,
happening.
Absolutely.
Hold
Go
on.
on, figure out how
how
many
long
you
does it
carry.
take? So I've only got like an extra £3 left in terms of carryable weight, I think, unless I added this up wrong. No, I hadn't, because the sheet did it for me. So I've got £3 more carryable weight. What happens if I'm over encumbered? Am I just slower?
You slow down.
Okay,
be
I mean that doesn't
fair-
really matter if you're outside of initiative, really, does it? For the sake of just
for
carrying
instance-
some
For
things
this
from one
instance,
place.
no, but I will
To
say
be fair,
that
I'm only 3.5 below stuff, below encumberment. So
Mhm.
if I
it doesn't
carry
really
3,
Okay, I pick
it
up.
doesn't really matter that much, except for your strength is significantly lower. So
Yeah.
you're only able to carry 1 at a time.
Okay, well, I tried to pick up 2, and it's clearly too difficult for me. So I pick up just the 1.
Throw your back
Try to
out.
make it. No, I don't try that hard. I just sort of test it
Oh, really?
and then decide. No, because I don't want to have to roll for that. So I test it. I kind of pick up the 1 and gingerly step past the Birdman without making eye contact, only carrying 1 tile. And I walk over to this orb and I look at it.
no.
I'm sorry, friend.
It looks familiar.
A wing,
You recognize
a wing emerges. It's mostly just baggy cloak. It sort of looks a little bit like death. This arm sort of lifting up,
We've
and then
always
these
got someone
talons
who
at
looks like
the end.
death, don't we?
The ghost of Christmas future.
Yeah. The first one leading in that way. You'll see why we need the tiles.
I'm sure I shall, friend, but I still want to have a look at this architecture. So I rolled a 6 for the orb.
Alright, you don't see, you recognize it as being the first archway that represented a river. You remember it and recognize it as this, but you don't see anything significantly different or noteworthy.
I shake my head and go in the direction that Birdman told me to go in.
Alright.
And unless Andy wants to do anything or Will wants to do anything.
Well, I was just going to say he stops at this point, and Hawk looks at this one, and Nihilus perceives this one.
Okay.
Is Andy still on the same riddle that we had when we were over here? So he's on the
Yes.
Yes.
flows riddle. Yeah.
He is technically on this level.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, you both recognize the archways as being the time archway to the north and then the river archway to the west. There's nothing particularly new or noteworthy about either of them.
Okay. Continue.
Huh?
Okay.
B crew is probably perfectly in time with you. Not carrying anything, he's going to head up and then pick up these 3 from up here and carry them around.
Alright,
Okay.
should be able to do those.
Tomikos takes a moment to look at the orb that P-Crew suggested before walking underneath it.
Right. Right. This orb is bright orange, and it has yellow and red lights dancing inside of it in an imitation of flames. The carving around it is also pretty obviously a depiction of fire and smoke and embers. This archway seems to have taken the interpretation quite literally.
Tomikos thinks for a little bit and then sort of chuckles, rolls his eyes, and steps underneath it, and places
Nothing happens, of course.
places down his
But
tile near where the other one was, one of the similar colour was placed, and then heads back to get the other tile she said he would get. So blah 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 blah, blah, he's over there.
Okay.
did you walk past me?
Yes.
Okay, well then I just carry mine up. Sort them
Didn't
out.
think, I think you were one for words.
We'll jump to Andy for now. Is there anything? What is he doing? Is he still going around and trying to figure out the numbers?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I just took a tile with me, but we'll ignore that. Just got caught on my shoes.
That
We
tile
didn't
come from?
notice
I
because
thought-
it was in a different realm.
Yeah.
I say, some kind of spectral being.
I have no idea how we're going to find Nipty's character. Like, he might as well be dead, because we have no idea how to get to him.
Presuming he'll be fine.
He continues on.
Poor Nipte.
I'm so sorry, Nipday.
Does the
It's fine, he's
rolls.
sorting his back out.
Nah, it was my own stupidity.
14, 17.
I'm trying to think whether I have any spells that could even find you.
You see this one. you see is a silver orb that seems to be dusted with almost white patches, but you also notice that there is a very distinct crack down the middle of it. It looks familiar, the same cracks that you saw in the orb here and the orb down where you fought the magma elementals. The depiction of the arc around it are clouds and similar things, like clouds, rain, and lightning. And then behind you here, the orb is a light blue with white light inside it as well, swirling around. The archway has swirls and twisting lines among clouds.
Okay. Can he do knowledge planes as well, or?
For what reason? What is he trying to figure out?
What the fuck's going on?
What specifically? Like the spatial.
Pretty much, yeah. The spatial happenings. You know, why somewhere leads to another place and what's going on.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll in.
Yeah, hold on, just. Can I roll for both of us?
Sure. Just make sure to distinguish who is who.
No problem. It's pretty easy. I have the 5, so.
Is he trained in that?
I believe so. Yeah. Let me just double check for you. Yes,
no,
he
he's
is.
not. Is he?
Says it is.
It's a class skill, but he doesn't have any ranks in it.
Oh, of course, yeah. Okay, well, no, then. Okay, so 14.
14? Okay. So, no plane specifically comes to mind with differences in spatial things. However, you do think that the function is somewhat similar to that of a bag of holding, where something that physically looks a lot smaller than it is a lot larger and is in an entirely different place. So you think that maybe this could be something of a similar nature. If that makes sense. I don't think I explained it well.
Okay, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I can hear you, yeah. No problem. Okay, well, he dawdles onwards.
Okay.
Are you continuing with me, or?
Well, just because I figure that there's probably a point where you're gonna do something. Otherwise, we could just.
Don't bet on that.
Okay, then we'll cut back to Bunce and Liam. So you guys are still gathering tiles.
Crew is gonna hover here until the old man returns. Ah!
Okay.
So yeah, it comes back with that. Actually, how much do they weigh?
5
I could have
pounds.
carried 2. I could have carried one with Mage Hand. God damn it. Oh well.
Okay.
So I've done that, and I'm here now. I put down the other one. I briefly look across the room.
Did old man not get the whispered message?
Wait. You totally did.
Okay.
What? The last whispered message I got was
Yeah,
the
you didn't get
riddle. Yeah, the riddle, as in for this orb. I did not get that.
No, it
You
wasn't.
just sent me that.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
it. No, I said that.
No,
I
you
said that. I just sent it.
definitely got that. You definitely
Yeah,
got
you
that.
definitely got that.
Asteriscally, you got
Yes.
When did I
There is
get
no
that?
doubt in my mind. When you came.
that. The first
under
time
the
you went
arch
through Asterisk.
Fire.
Yeah, asterisk. Yeah. There we go. Okay, yeah, sure. I didn't need that anyway. but I'm not. So Tamakos hears that, but he's not really concerned about it because he's still concerned about the missing guy. He's pretty sure that the summoner can look after himself, but he's still quite worried about the lack of screams, or the sudden lack of screams from the other guy. So he's got a plan.
Bikru, before he walks off, says, if your specialty is carrying one, maybe you can make a start on the puzzle.
I possibly could, my friend, but where there was 4, there's now only 3, and that's not something I'm comfortable with. So
There are 19 missing.
Not talking about the numbers. Sorry, the symbols. Talking about. I'm talking about the 4 of us. So. As a last-ditch attempt, because he's pretty sure like it's going to be pretty bloody difficult to find him just by looking around. He's kind of desperately thinking about what he can do, so he's decided that he's going to summon a dog and use its scent tracking to try and seek out the smell of gunpowder, because he probably noticed that the guy was a gunslinger considering